So here's the top 12 benefits that I experienced when I shifted my diet towards a whole food, plant-based, raw, vegan, fruit-based diet. Number 8 is enjoying food way more than I did before. I've always loved food. I've been into food my whole life. I remember as a kid when we were going on holiday to France, the thing that I would be looking forward to the most would be the food. I was like, oh, we're going to this restaurant, we're going to that restaurant, I'm going to eat this, I'm going to eat that, reading the menus. I've always been loving food. But most people they tell me that, oh, raw food diet, doesn't it get boring, don't you miss this and that? And I know how it feels to eat a pizza. I know what a kebab is like. They're delicious, of course they're delicious, otherwise I wouldn't eat it. But honestly, I don't miss those things at all. Shifting towards a fruitarian diet has been the most amazing thing in my life in terms of food enjoyment. I enjoy food so much more now. I can taste more subtleties in the food because taste, is trainable. You can train your taste to become more sensitive. If you stimulate yourself with salt and very strong spices and eat very concentrated foods for a period, you become desensitized to the subtleties of that food and you require more salt, more spices to be able to get the same hit out of it. So as I simplified my diet to these simple foods, I managed to get more acute taste functioning essentially, and now I can taste much more subtle tastes in the food, which is great. But that being said though, tropical fruits, durian, rolinias, cherimoyas, papayas, bananas, mangoes, they're not subtle. They are not subtle in taste. They are powerful tasting food. They taste awesome. I mean, nothing beats a good mango. Nothing beats a good durian. Pizza, don't even think about it. It's not the same. It just doesn't even come close to the amount of gustatory satisfaction. Fruit is really, it just hits all the spots when it comes to taste experience, food experience. And so shifting towards the raw food diet for me did not make my diet more boring. It made my diet extremely satisfying. And speaking of which, on a cooked food diet, even a starch-based vegan diet, I could just eat and eat and eat, but I was never satisfied. So by eating a fruit-based diet, I'm much more satisfied. I can eat more food at the meal, which is very enjoyable. I can eat a large meal and it satisfies me. And when I'm done, I'm just like, comfortable, and I'm not interested in food. Whereas on a cooked food diet, I would be stuffing myself beyond my capacity and I'll still be like, oh, I want something, and then an hour later when I had a little bit of room because I digested a little bit of my meal, now I can have some chocolate, or now I can have some chips, or whatever, cake or whatever it is. So this diet is so much more satisfying.